Hello there, dear viewers. Welcome to our channel. Today we will show you a collection of handmade woodworking crafts and decor ideas for profitable. So, watch the video until the end to see this beautiful collection and get inspiration. In recent years, woodworking has undergone a profound transformation, shifting away from the patterns of overconsumption that have long defined modern consumer culture and toward a renewed appreciation for thoughtful, handmade goods. Where mass-produced, machine-made furniture and decor once dominated the marketplace, offering quick fixes and low-cost convenience, there is now a growing movement that values quality over quantity, intention over speed, and craftsmanship over disposability. This shift is not merely about aesthetics, it's about a deeper, more mindful approach to living, one where the objects we surround ourselves with are created to endure, to serve a meaningful purpose, and to tell a story. For generations, woodworking was about necessity, producing functional items from available materials to meet everyday needs. Then came the industrial age, when the focus shifted to efficiency and scale, and the intimate relationship between maker and object began to erode. Now, however, many woodworkers, from seasoned artisans to ambitious beginners, are rediscovering the satisfaction of working with their hands and shaping each piece with care. The materials chosen are often as important as the design itself: salvaged beams, reclaimed planks, responsibly harvested timber, each with its own history and character that adds depth to the finished work. The process becomes an act of connection, not just with the wood itself, but with the values it represents: sustainability, longevity, and authenticity. In a world that moves too fast, these handmade wooden goods offer something rare, objects that invite us to slow down and appreciate the artistry, the subtle imperfections, and the individuality that comes from human hands guiding every step. This is not just nostalgia for the old ways, but a conscious response to environmental concerns, a rejection of the throwaway mentality that has led to so much waste, and an embrace of a circular economy where products are made to last and be cherished. Customers are increasingly drawn to these values as well, choosing to invest in pieces that might cost more initially but reward them with years, if not decades, of service, beauty, and personal connection. For woodworkers, this cultural shift is both inspiring and empowering, creating a space where their skills, creativity, and ethical choices are not only appreciated, but also economically viable. In this way, woodworking today is more than a craft. It is a quiet rebellion against excess, a form of storytelling through materials, and a pathway toward a more mindful and sustainable way of living. Each hand-planed board, each carefully joined corner, and each lovingly applied finish stands as a reminder that what we make, and how we make it, matters more now than ever before. This transformation in woodworking is also fueled by a renewed human craving for connection. Connection not just to the finished object, but to the maker's vision, the story of the material, and even to the tradition of craftsmanship passed down through generations. A handmade wooden table, for example, carries more than its weight in lumber. It carries the marks of decisions made by the artisan, the subtle evidence of skill, and the warmth of human effort. These qualities cannot be replicated by factory lines, where objects are designed for uniformity and stripped of any sense of individuality. In the modern handmade woodworking movement, every knot, grain pattern, and minor variation becomes part of the object's soul, a reminder that perfection is not flawless sameness, but the harmonious blending of form, function, and character. Dear viewers, are you enjoying today's content? We hope this video brought you both calm and creativity. We believe in the beauty of well-made spaces and handcrafted pieces. Subscribe for more faceless inspiration and join us on a journey of thoughtful design and woodworking. The environmental dimension of this shift cannot be overstated. As climate change and resource depletion dominate public awareness, consumers are seeking alternatives that align with a lighter ecological footprint. Woodworkers who practice sustainable methods, selecting reclaimed timber, reducing waste through smart design, and using non-toxic finishes, are not just creating beautiful objects. They are actively participating in the stewardship of natural resources. This aligns perfectly with the broader societal movement toward conscious consumption, where the true cost of an item is measured not only in dollars, but in environmental and social impact. For many woodworkers, this change is also about reclaiming the joy of the creative process itself. In an age of digital saturation and constant automation, there is something profoundly grounding about working with tangible materials, shaping them slowly, and seeing a vision come to life through one's own hands. The rhythm of sanding, the scent of fresh-cut wood, the satisfying click of a joint fitting perfectly. These sensory experiences offer a counterbalance to the impersonal, fast-paced nature of modern life. Woodworking, in this way, becomes a form of meditation, a practice in patience, and an ongoing dialogue between maker and material. On the economic front, the demand for thoughtful, handmade goods is opening up new opportunities. Online marketplaces, local artisan fairs, and even boutique home decor shops are increasingly seeking unique, story-rich wooden items that stand apart from mass-market offerings. A well-crafted piece today can command a premium not simply because it is beautiful, but because it reflects the values of the buyer, supporting small-scale artisans, reducing waste, and investing in something meant to last. In this environment, woodworkers can find not only creative fulfillment, but also financial stability, building reputations that are rooted in authenticity rather than trends. Ultimately, this shift away from overconsumption is not a fleeting trend, but part of a larger cultural evolution. People are learning that owning fewer, better things leads to greater satisfaction than constantly chasing the new. Handmade wooden goods have become symbols of this philosophy, timeless, functional, and deeply human. In the coming years, as this movement continues to grow, woodworking will likely become even more intertwined with the values of sustainability, intentional living, and emotional connection. The craft, once seen primarily as a practical skill or hobby, is now being recognized as a powerful statement of who we are and how we choose to live in the modern world. Each piece is more than just an object. It is a testament to the possibility of beauty without waste, progress without disposability, and creativity without compromise. Well, dear viewers, there you have them. Our hand-picked handmade woodworking crafts and decor ideas for profitable. Which ones did you like? What did you like about them? Share us your thoughts in the comments section. If you do, please consider subscribing to our channel if you haven't already, and also smash that notification bell so that you will be the first one to be notified when we upload new videos. It takes a lot of time and effort to make these videos. Your subscriptions, likes, and shares are what inspire us to create more content. Therefore, please consider subscribing to our channel if you haven't already. And finally, thank you for watching until the end. We look forward to seeing you in our next video. Until then, stay safe and stay blessed.